Hey everyone, so today's video is all about enemas because I've got a spring cleanse coming up and so many people are expressing resistance to doing the cleanse because they don't want to do enemas. So I'm just going to do a little explanation about why they're important, how everybody is terrified of doing enemas and nobody talks about it. And I have done a previous video from a few years ago when I was going through my cancer treatment, and I was getting really frustrated with all these people who, kind of like cancer celebrities, and they never mention enemas. And then we all know that part of the healing, well, anyone who's on that healing journey of trying to heal cancer alternatively, enemas are involved heavily. And it's like no one wants to mention it. So, number one, nobody wants to do an enema, nobody wants to talk about enemas. But I'm here to break that taboo once more. Another taboo broken by Rachael. Yeah, so why do we do enemas? Why do we do them, especially on a cleanse? So we want to teach our body to use that route of elimination to dump the toxins. So I didn't know this. My first ever detox I did, or like a massive reboot juice cleanse, I was still breastfeeding, so all my toxins would have gone into my breast milk. Your body uses the easiest place to dump its toxins. So, if you've got arthritis in your fingers or in your toes or in your ankles or in your wrists, that's because your body is dumping the toxins far away from it's really intelligent. It wants to dump the toxins away from like our heart or our liver or our lungs, so it puts it somewhere really far away, like in our joints. But we want to teach our body to dump the toxins into the bowels. I mean, they do go into the liver, so that's what, a coffee enema helps open the liver and push that route of elimination out to the bowels. But, if we're not doing those enemas, especially when we're cleansing, it's going to put those toxins somewhere else. So you're going to feel a bit rough because these toxins are going to be going around in your body going, where am I going? Where am I going? Oh, I'll just go and sit in the liver for a bit longer. Or actually, I'm going to push it right out. I'm going to push it, to the head, and I'm going to get a really bad headache. Or, it's like, so we're supporting the body to go, this is where you want to put the toxins. We want them to go right out and into the toilet. So, I've talked in my other cleanse videos or the videos on the cleanses, like, so, you're drinking loads of juice and you're eating really healthy and you're supporting your body to release these toxins. But if you're not doing enemas, it's like having a bath full of shit and you're pouring pink paint over the top and pretending that the shit's not there anymore. But if you don't pull the plug, the shit stays there. So, there's old toxins in our body. There might be toxins from dyeing your hair 20 years ago. There might be toxins from being in a house that had lead paint or old carpets that were giving off fumes, or maybe from using deodorant with aluminium in. We are surrounded by toxins. Just filling up your petrol at the petrol station, you're breathing in fumes, you're getting toxins going into your body. We can't escape it. It's in the air, it's in the water, it's in the food. So we need to be supporting our body to release, and enemas are a great way to do it. And, the training that I've done in nutrition, if you're doing castor oil packs on your liver, you need to be doing an enema the next day or within 12 hours to encourage those toxins that the liver has released to get out of the body. So, supporting you while you're doing your enemas, right? Practice. So the first time you do an enema, make sure you're at home all day. You can stay near the toilet, and just, you're going to be comfortable that if you need to go, you're nearby. I included in the cleanser lots of different enema recipes, and I've done recipes of things where, maybe I've put a bit of spirulina in my enema and kind of forget that that's quite a strong thing to put in an enema, and it can cause quite a deep cleanse. And then I'll go out and forget and kind of go, oh, I really need a toilet right now. So luckily I'm quite experienced in holding it in, but ideally you want to be letting it out as soon as you need to go. Make yourself an enema temple space. Now, people kind of give me all the excuses under the moon for not doing enemas. Oh, my bathroom's really tiny, or the whole house uses the same toilet as me. I live in a caravan. I've got a compost toilet. Believe me, I've heard it all and I've used them all. I have done enemas in a caravan, in tiny toilets where I've had my legs up the wall. I've done enemas while I've been away camping. So I've taken a spare tent and a bucket, and that has been my enema temple. So create a space that feels relaxing and nice and cozy and warm. You know, do what you need to do to make yourself an enema temple. And thank you to my nutritionist Selena for suggesting that to me. So be prepared for explosions the first time you do it. So you want old towels, or I use old shower curtains. So just, or you know, an old sheet or whatever you got. Just because I do mine in the bathroom, but there is a gap from where I lay down and hang my enema bag up to where the toilet is, and there might be an accident en route. So cover the route. Doing an enema in the bath is really nice because you're relaxed, you know, in the water, naked in the water, not just lying in your bath with your clothes on. And you know, then when you need to go, you just have a towel handy, wrap yourself in a towel and get to the loo. Hopefully your loo is in the same room as your bath. You know, if you're in a shared house, I'm in a shared house, my kids use the same bathroom, we only have one toilet. I just make sure everyone's been. And also we have a bucket, so you know, we can put a bucket outside the door, so if anyone needs to use the loo while I'm in the bathroom, there's another option, you know, or my son goes out and has a wild wee. But you know, create that space, give yourself an hour to 45 minutes to an hour to relax. Take your iPod in there, listen to some music, take a book, make it a beautiful experience. You know, I was completely traumatised because as a child I had to have an enema for horrendous constipation. When I was first told in my nutrition course about enemas, I was just like, there is no way I am going to be doing that. Because I had all this childhood trauma from, you know, being told, hold it in, hold it in, hold it in, don't let it out, don't let it, you know, and I couldn't. I was just like, I can't hold it in anymore. I need to let it out. And it was just like, no, you mustn't let it, or we'll have to do it again. And it's like, you know, now you can breathe. Now I can do handstands with my, you know, 2 pints of water in, headstands, yoga positions. But mostly I just lie down and relax. So, and on the Telegram group that we all support one another, you know, you can ask questions. I'll do coaching. I'll help you. You know, there's lots of people who, you know, have been in the same position as you, literally. So just relax, give it a try, start small, baby steps, build it up, but feel the fear and do it anyway. You know, it's okay. You just need to have some privacy, play around with it. Watch my video where I do all the explanation of how you actually do it, the mechanism of how the enema works, and enjoy how amazing you feel. You know, it's quite addictive. You know, there's a group of us who literally, we go away and we come back, and the first thing we do when we come back is be like, oh my god, it was so nice to get home and do an enema. It gets like that because you feel so clean. And I remember one of my friends just going, oh, my tummy's so flat. You know, we all have different reasons why we want to do enemas. You know, I wouldn't do it just to have a flat tummy. I do it because it's part of my health regime, and it could become part of yours too. So give it a go, join my cleanse, learn all about enemas. Lots of love.